Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable.
Can he finish? It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That's wonderfully done. Chris, decent chance! And it's come back out to him. They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in.
Eto! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Searching pass he's played there. He's having a shot! So, what can they make of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Eto. Well read, nice interception. PK. And the pass is intercepted. It's not an especially good pass, that. Ronaldinho. Well, that pass isn't the best. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's such... Chance! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira calmly anticipates. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Chance here to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Thinks about the shot. And this is Pele. And across it goes. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Baresi spots it and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Now it's come to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe! He can get that clear. Best. And the through ball. He's picked his way through. Cannavaro. Knocks it into space. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. And he's running through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Played into space. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And smartly reclaimed. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now that looks a decent ball. Makaleli. Now it's Eto'o. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. And he's picked out the run. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Makaleli. Now, can they get him away? Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance.
Tries a shot! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Baresi cuts it out. Neatly clipped into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Pelé. And it's hoisted clear. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That has not gone well. That's good vision. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. No, that's been intercepted.
The attendance
and it's
for this
Messi.
match was 29,800.
Cannavaro, and that's aimed into the middle.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They've switched it over to the other side. Cannavaro. Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pele. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It looked as though that might lead to shoots! Oh, that's well spotted. Good read, needed to be. Triol. It's run loose here. Now it's Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Real chance! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
So time for change.
Ronaldinho.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Number 21, Ibrahimovic.
Nice looking ball. Mbappe.
Cameroon really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's intervened well there. Messi. And he thumps it clear. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field, number 6, Gullit. Coming on to replace him is...
And it's Messi.
Number 23,
Baresi.
Xabi Alonso.
Ibrahimovic. In by Ibrahimovic. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Eto'o. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's an excellent interception. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Roberto Carlos, and he plays one through. Great chance!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, well played. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ekitike. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Pele. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Look,
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players.